G'day and welcome. My name is DK from DK Plays TV on Twitch and DK Plays on YouTube. I hope that you are having a fantastic day, no matter where you are in the world today. We have two farms we're going to build today. We're going to build a Shulker farm and we're going to build a Blaze farm. So let's get into it. Alright, so we're out here in the end, and this is the very first end city that I found when I originally found the wings. The ship is up there, as you can see. We left the two shulkers here because we wanted to build a shulker farm. Well, I have actually built that shulker farm. The shulker farm is by Silent Whisper, and you can find a tutorial on his website or on his channel for if you just do a search for Silent Whisper Shulker Farm, it'll come up with this. It's slightly different. He's got slabs up the top. I just put all glass. And I've been AFK for an hour and we've got 37 shells. Now, I'm not expecting this to be fantastically brilliant in numbers, but as I keep saying, I AFK for 16 hours a day because I'm at work and I'm in bed. So 16 times that will be fine. Now, building this did come at a cost. I got knocked off this twice by Enderman and lost all my regular armor. This is all my backup armor. Luckily, I had put my wings in my ender chest earlier and I had a chest plate on, so I lost all my gear, all my armor. I lost a whole heap of items that were in my thing, and that happened twice. And I also died a couple of times. I died a couple of times while trying to get the shulkers I had gotten the 2 shulkers that were on the front of this. I got them into the farm, and then something happened, and one of them got out, and I didn't know where he went. And it turned out that right above this minecart, I hadn't got a button, and he'd actually attached to this. So he was hanging down in here, which meant there was only one up there. And when I went to try and move him, I ended up killing him. So I had to put this back in here, and then after it's in there, I had to put a button on, and then I'll just move that. I'm gonna have to get in there and move it again. Go to there. And back in there, and back in there. Oh, that's over there. Right, so because I killed him, I had to go up there, and there was another shulker that I had left on the outside of there. As you can see, that's destroyed in that corner. And a little bit further up on the tower, I had to get a minecart rail to come down through that building and jump off the side here and land on a rail and come all the way back in to replace it. But since that's happened, I haven't had any problems. They do die occasionally, but they replicate as they die, so I always get 2 up the top here. And that's all good. So what we need to do is to AFK here overnight, and while I'm at work tomorrow, and get ourselves a whole heap of shulker shells. Now while I was building this, I did actually end up getting some shulker shells. I built it and sat here for a while, forgot to turn the timer on, so I had 1 shell, so I don't know exactly how long I was in there for, but it must have been longer than an hour because I got nearly 100 shells. But that was due to the fact that, as I said, I forgot to put the timer on, and I sat here for a while, and then I wondered, like, how long have I been? And I went to check the phone, and yeah, I hadn't started the timer. I'd written the time in there, just hadn't started the timer. So I had to start all over again, take those ones out, and start from 0. But we'll get there. Now I do need to go and find another city, because I want to find another set of wings just to have in case things like that where you fall off happen. So we'll do that. Not going to bother trying to get any shulker shells from anywhere else. Just going to get them from. Just going to get the elytra from the ships. Let's see if I can get 1 or 2 and have them as backup and spares. I lost my pickaxe, I lost my... what else did I lose? Well, I had half the stuff for this farm, so I had the pumpkins and the snow and the soul soil. I had that in my inventory when I got bumped off by the Enderman, and I ended up having to go all the way back home. And when I went down there to the portal to jump through to go back to the end island, it spawned a one of those little mites, endermite. It spawned an endermite, and while trying to kill him, I accidentally looked at a enderman who ended up killing me, which wasn't too bad. It sent me back home, but it meant that I had to come all the way back out with no gear, no armor, no nothing, and getting through the nether with no gold and no armor, no weapons was a challenge in itself. Anyway, I shall get back to you when my AFK session is over and I'm home from work tomorrow. Okay, so it's been about 16 hours. Let's have a look and see where we're at. Oh, that is a beautiful sight. Look at that. Okay, so I have been here at the Shulker farm pretty much for nearly 36 hours. Mainly because I didn't get a chance to play yesterday. And look at that. That is fantastic. That is on top of what we got when we built it and done our first AFK session, which to be in this box here. So we have over a box, or over a shulker box of. Okay, so we are here at our blaze spawner, and we're going to build a blaze farm around this. Very simple, nothing to it, just glass, 9 by 9 on the inside, and that's pretty much it. So it's going to be very, very easy to do, and I'll get going and I'll bring you back in when I'm finished. Okay, so rather than bring you back in when I'm finished, I've just 2 pieces of glass on top of the spawner itself, one in the roof, and then made across 4 out from that. So now that's our limit, so now we just need to connect all the 4 points up on the roof and then start bringing the walls down, and bring you back in when I get to that stage. Okay, so now our roof is in, so now we just need to clear out the blocks down about 16 blocks and glass in on the edges, and we're good to go. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I've replaced the torches with glowstone because glowstone will stop the blaze from spawning as we dig out here. If we left the torches there, there's still a chance that they could spawn, but with the glowstone they won't because it's too bright. Right, so we have our glass box, slabs down the bottom with hoppers underneath, and now it's time to remove the glowstone. It's going to be fun. Okay, well, not as bad as I was expected. Okay, so I've been AFK for an hour, and look at all those magnificent blazes in there. So we're going to kill them and then we'll come back and see what we actually got. Now, I think there's a few in there. Yeah, there's 33 already in there. I'll take them out, so we'll see what we get. Back in a sec. Okay, so let's see how many we got. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. We had 33, so 6 1/4 stacks for an hour's AFK, and then obviously while you're killing them, there's more being spawned in like they are now. So that's pretty good, and you can pretty much stand over here in the corner, or well, stand behind this glass here, and you can see that the spawner is working. So I'm going to AFK for another while so I can build these up, and then I'm going to go into the fortress and see if we can find some nether wart, because that's the one thing we're missing. We can't do any brewing, but if we do, we find some. If not, we may have to find another fortress. But we'll see how we go. So I'll see you in a little while. Well, I'm back, and I've changed things a little bit, so I've gotten rid of, I've put glass on the floor here as a floor instead of the slabs. I just couldn't reach across and kill everybody, and I've been sitting here for an hour under it, and obviously you can see how many blades there are in there. It's insane. But now I've got access to just kill them right here. This is going to take a while, so I'll be back when I'm finished. Okay, so we've cleared out most of them, and they just keep coming because I'm high enough now where they're constantly on when I'm standing here. So, but we've done quite well. We've got 18 and a bit stacks of blaze rods now, so that's another farm done. You may notice that they're changed again. I put these barriers around in case I break the glass. I still can't get out. And also now when I stand between this and this, what I find is when there's a lot of mobs running backwards and forwards like this, it kills them a lot quicker. Probably do with another, just put the glass there for now. that, so you've got a barrier to bash off. So you just constantly spamming the hit button while you just run backwards and forwards, like so. And that clears them out a lot quicker than just standing and trying to hit them. Right, so I think that's going to be it for today. My name is DK from DK Plays TV on Twitch and DK Plays on YouTube. I hope that you are having a fantastic day no matter where you are in the world. Come back and visit me again real soon. Not sure what the next episode will involve, but I'm sure it'll be just as action-packed as this one. Bye now. G'day and welcome. My name is DK from DK Plays TV on Twitch and DK Plays on YouTube. I hope that you are having a fantastic day no matter where you are in the world today. We have 2 farms we're going to build today. We're going to build a Shulker farm and we're going to build a Blaze farm. So let's get into it.